What's up everyone, Stoner here from AudioEcstasyProductions.com. Recently I was lucky enough to try the new Epiphone Les Paul SL, which is touted by Gibson as the most affordable Les Paul ever. It looks really cool. How does it sound? And is it the best guitar ever for under $100? Let's find out. Okay, so the Epiphone SL is a really affordable bolt-on Les Paul style guitar. It's got two single coil pickups in the neck and bridge. It's got a volume and tone control and a three-way pickup selector. The tuning heads are Grover and it's got 22 medium jumbo frets. The neck is mahogany, the body's poplar. The neck is a 60s slim taper D profile with a scale length of 24.75 inches, which is a standard Gibson scale. It's got an adjustable truss rod, a 14-inch fingerboard radius, artificial bone nut, blah blah blah. Let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so first things first, this thing is light, like super light. Now I love light guitars, but I will admit that what you sacrifice in weight, you also sacrifice in tone, and this thing is really snappy, really bright, almost more like a Telly than a Les Paul. The cheaper guitars, the frets will run over the edge of the neck, and it'll just be, you know, obviously a lower price point guitar, but the frets on this SL that I tried were actually really nice. Alright, so what did I love about it? I think it's got a great neck. The fret dressing was done really well at the factory. There were no frets hanging off, and the neck just had a really good travel up and down. I also thought the Grover tuning heads were really high quality. Alright, so what did I hate about it? First of all, the body. Poplar, what's up with poplar? I think that would make a better ping pong table than guitar, so they really dropped the ball there. Overall, it's just too bright for a Les Paul. I mean, there is a tone control, but it's just not enough for those really bright single coils. The mahogany neck just isn't enough to rein in that brightness. I really don't like the bolt-on neck. I think it just hurts the sustain too much. People have come to know and love the sustain of Les Pauls, and that's just not there in this model. You can intonate the bridge. It's definitely more of a relic type of bridge, which I don't really like. You'd have to get an aftermarket bridge if you want to have that extra level of intonation. Another thing that I really didn't like was that there's just not a lot of difference between the two pickups. There's one in the neck and one in the bridge, and they both just kind of sound the same. I think the pickups are one of the weakest areas of the design of this guitar, and anybody who wants even a remotely decent sound out of this guitar is going to need to put in some aftermarket pickups. So is the Epiphone Les Paul SL the best guitar ever for under $100? The answer is no. While it is a well-built guitar and would be great for a beginner, it starts to lose its appeal for intermediate to advanced players. It sounds really snappy and pretty much the antithesis of what I think a Les Paul should sound like. Go to your local music store, try it out. You might just like what you find. For me, it's not what I was looking for, but I had a hell of a fun time testing it out. I'm Stoner with AudioEcstasyProductions.com. Later, guys.